Never, ever, 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 ever tell a woman to fuck off. What you'll learn later in life is that if you do that, you ain't getting no pie. And I ain't talking about the one with crust on it. Advice Friday.
Let's go! This is my favorite time. All right, we got two new ones, and we got a follow-up from last week.
Start with the follow-up. See how much we're on the fucking same page?
Yep. First, I want to say Stacy went radio silent. Didn't hear back from her.
It's okay. She's probably shell-shocked. We gave her a lot in one day.
But we did have a follow-up. And you're going to like this follow-up because it was
is this Andrew?
It's Andrew.
Andrew, what's going on, buddy?
You remember his fucking name?
Yeah. Wow. I remember my audience's names. Because I'm not a fucking big leaguer.
You're a legend.
I'm a blue-collar motherfucker.
Wow. I'm actually impressed. That's
ain't that right, Abraham?
Yeah.
Big Nick fucking remembers people's names.
Hey, this is Andrew, the junior from last week, with the whole best friend ignoring me situation.
All right.
And it's obvious my email was really vague.
Yep.
So
it definitely was, Andrew.
So I'm trying to clear stuff up. I sit at the table with her and stuff because we're in the same friend group. Yes, I was right.
You were right, Casey.
And
I will give that one to the Ostrich.
Thank you. And I was mostly just there to talk to our mutual friend about baseball. I only added that we sit at the same table as context about why she was mad, as context to why she was mad about hanging around her. The whole situation was that we got into an argument. I think I started it, but I'm not sure. During the argument...
How the fuck do you not know?
During the argument, she was being an asshole.
Kids these days. Go ahead, Casey. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Speak.
During the argument, she was being an asshole the whole time, and it was irritating, so I told her to fuck off.
Oh,
here we go, buddy.
Here we go. We've got an asshole and a fuck off in the first paragraph. So.
And we still got three more paragraphs.
It's a good start.
And he doesn't know who started it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think he started it. Andrew, I think it was you.
I mean, saying fuck off kind of insinuates that he started it.
You don't want to ever say that to a female. All right, and just ended the and so he said fuck off, and he just ended the conversation.
Okay.
Is this over text, you think, or
what?
Is this over text message? It's got to be, right?
I think so. Or over the phone, maybe.
Keep going.
I'm pretty sure it was text.
Definitely not over the phone.
And now he says, obviously I shouldn't have reacted that way.
No shit.
But I didn't. But I didn't think it was something that warranted this type of reaction from her.
Really?
Oh, Andrew,
buddy.
A lot to learn, my friend.
A lot to learn. The only time you say the words fuck to a woman is if it comes to...
And with the whole us talking 24/7, it was a very because this other question, we wasn't sure if it was romantic, remember? Because we weren't sure if it was just a friendly.
Oh, yeah, fuck off. Nice and romantic.
And with the whole us talking 24/7, it was a very two-sided thing. And it wasn't like one of us were obsessed with the other, you know? I was right, and there was just the same friend group thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Romantically, it's been weird because there was a point that she liked me and I didn't like her. And a point where I liked her, but she didn't like me. And it just never worked out. But I think before the fight,
what the fuck is wrong?
This is high school, man.
This is high school shit.
But I think before the fight, there weren't any romantic feelings on either side.
Didn't even know how to spell romantic in high school.
I'll try to take y'all's advice to heart and update you guys in a couple of months. Also, I love the content. Keep it up.
All right. Well, first of all, let's just say we appreciate you enjoying the content because that's probably the most productive thing that's going to come out of this conversation. Because the rest of it's going downhill from here. All right. I'm just going to say this one piece, and then my main man over here is going to say his piece. Number one, never, ever, 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 ever tell a woman to fuck off. What you'll learn later in life is that if you do that, you ain't getting no pie. And I ain't talking about the one with crust on it. Okay? And number two, you need to apologize for what you said to her in person. Not over a text, not over a phone call.
Maybe write a letter too.
Don't write a fucking letter. Be a fucking man and stand up to her.
I know, in person, but then a follow-up letter would be nice. Like,
what are you in fucking? What's this?
That's
The 40s?
Casey's move.
What's this? The 40s? What's this? The
Whatever
40s?
works
Fucking
for
send
maybe her
letters?
favorite kind of candy.
Maybe. Why can't you just hand deliver it? Wouldn't it mean more if you hand deliver something?
Yes, I never said hand.
You just said letter. Write a letter.
You get a fucking gift bag, you put her fucking favorite candy in there, maybe a bag of chips, maybe her favorite drink, and then you put a note in there too, just a follow-up note reiterating what he said in person.
As long as you hand deliver it, I'm fine with it.
Yes, hand delivered.
All right. Don't fucking UPS that shit.
I don't know if I'd go chips in the drink route, but
I don't know. I don't know if I'd go
like
that
your
route
thought
either.
there with the
Just
gift.
candy?
Maybe just edibles. Edible arrangements.
Edibles.
Yeah, edibles.
Edible arrangements.
Edible arrangements.
All girls love freaking strawberries with chocolate on it.
Oh, that's a great call. Edible arrangements, do that. Chocolate covered strawberries, holy shit.
This is why. That's why they're fucking assholes here.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. You do that,
I'm a big CDS guy.
then you back off. You wait for her to come to you. If she really loves, she likes you as a friend that much, and she thinks that you're being considerate and everything like that, then she won't let this one episode define your friendship.
Yeah.
DJ
I mean,
Trowell?
I really don't have much to add here. I think that's great advice. Still a little up in the air on where you guys, how your feelings stand about her, but I guess you reaching out means that you obviously feel some type of way. So I
Show me
take the
qualm.
advice that these guys said. Apology's your best route. You know, you don't want to continually just kind of shadow her at the lunch table.
That's
That
not the
could-
way to go either.
no.
High school shit. What the fuck is going on
You
here?
can't talk to, I guess.
Go to a different table. How many tables are there in a lunchroom?
But his boys are at the table.
Okay, so sit at the fucking opposite side of the table then.
All right.
Yeah, let us know in a couple months, and if you still haven't heard from her in a couple months, just drop it.
Next one. Hi, this is Alan. Before I start, I just want to let you know Nick, Casey, and DJ Trowell are awesome people, and I watch In the Pit every day.
Thank you, Bloss.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you for watching and for reaching out.
Anyways, I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm a little bit on the overweight side.
Okay.
All of my life, I have been made fun of for being bigger. I am used to it by now, and I have people that support me, but I know I have to make a change now. I've tried before to make a change, but I always stop after a couple of days. I know I can do it, I just have no motivation to do it. I know this sounds corny, but hearing you guys saying something to me to motivate would really help. So is there any way I could get some advice on losing weight from you guys? Go Suns and go Cardinals. Thank you.
Wow.
Alan.
This guy's from the desert.
Yep.
I'll lead this one off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, lead this one off. and I'll power hit it out.
First of all, well, thank you for considering us and saying that the motivation from us will help you. Second of all, the decision to make a change comes internally. So if you actually want that to happen, you need to put a plan in place and actually stick to it day after day after day. It's not going to happen overnight. Like you said, you know, you might not feel great, you might not have motivation, but if you stick to your process, the motivation will come. But I think a diet's a huge part of it. You know, you might be tempted to eat 2 bags of chips or ice cream, but instead I think you should fill up on, you know, good nutrition, salad, white rice, meat.
Fogo.
Diet is definitely a huge factor in becoming overweight and losing weight.
And there are some good healthy foods too, like chicken sausage.
Lean ground beef. Get a ground turkey.
Okay.
There's 100 other meats you
But
can
look
get.
at the
Okay, but
nutrition
why-
facts.
why you
low
putting
in
down
fat,
chicken
low in
sausage?
sugar.
Because it's not healthy for you.
Chicken sausage is not healthy for you.
It's a
Yeah, it is.
sausage. It's a
No,
sausage.
It's chicken.
You ever seen how they make sausage?
It's not
It's-
sausage.
It's the
chicken.
leftover.
Ask Abraham.
Ask Abraham,
It's
my
not
buddy
fucking
with the rat
sausage.
hair. Ask my buddy Abraham.
Bro, it's fucking chicken.
What did he say?
Abraham, you want to concur on this?
Chicken.
I'm gonna, you know how they make sausages though? I'm gonna tell you
It's
something.
not
I don't
sausage.
know.
It's
And then we're gonna
chicken.
get back on his point, but you
It's-
fucking getting me pissed off with the sausage thing. It is the leftover of a pig. The
Okay.
pig's ears,
All right.
the pig's tails,
All right.
the pig's nose.
All right.
Chicken, but
All right,
it's
that's great
fishy.
because it's fucking chicken.
It's fishy though.
But you're fucking shaped like a sausage.
All right, go.
You could have said, Nick, it's just chicken wrapped like a sausage.
That's what it fucking is.
I don't know.
I don't know. Alan, I'm gonna tell you something, buddy. Start with one day at a time. You look too far ahead, you're gonna get yourself completely overwhelmed. Make a change. That day starts today for you. Today, not tomorrow, because everybody else will start tomorrow. You're starting today. And you do it one step at a time. Start eating right, like DJ Trollo said. Start exercising. Maybe take walks first if you're not conditioned to run. Then you slowly get into a jog, then into a run. Get some weightlifting in. Do some abs. Check out Big Nick's workout routine. Just fucking throwing it out there.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this, Alan. It's not going to happen overnight. And if you don't have patience for it, it'll never be done. You have to go with the good days and the bad days. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. But you know something, though? At the end of the day, you do it for one person and one person only, and it's for yourself. Not for your parents, not for your family, not for the girls. That's the biggest myth in the world, that everybody, I live for the girls. You live for yourself. You do everything for yourself. because no one else is going to do it for you. You got to do it yourself. So start today and get back to us about a month from now. And if you told me that you haven't worked out and you haven't done nothing, well, that's only on one person. That's on you. Not on Will, not on the ostrich, and not on Big Neck, and not on anybody else. You look at yourself in the mirror, because you're the only one that can make a change. So make that fucking change right the fuck now.
Let's go.
Appreciate you asking us the advice. Now get it done.
Gotta stick with it. Not gonna happen overnight.
Not gonna happen overnight, buddy. You gotta fucking keep the grind going.
Thanks for watching and thanks for thinking of us, Alan.
All right.
Next one.
All right.
Last one.
Last one. So I'm a senior in high school in Rhode Island. I was kind of a player my first year and a half in school. However, I met a girl who I truly do believe to be my soulmate.
No.
We started dating sophomore year, and it's been the best year and a couple months ever. She brings the best out of me and always possible when it comes to being a good person. Baseball, loyalty, etc. We always talk about our future together and whatnot. However, there's a bit of a problem.
Uh-oh.
There's always a problem. What's the problem?
It was all going good.
Yeah.
There's always a problem. What's the problem? Let's solve the problem.
I am going to Curry College to play baseball. She wants to go to UCLA for school since it's the top tier medical program.
Curry College is in Mass.
UCLA.
This looks like a similar.
This looks like a
Stacy-
long. This looks like
Stacy
this looks like a
situation.
long distance thing here. What's going on here?
And all I hear is long distance doesn't work from family, friends, etc. And I would love for her to stay relatively close, but I do not want to ruin her dreams of going to Cali and doing what she wants to do. We both know that it is going to really hurt, and we want to try to make it work if she does go. But I am asking you guys, what should I do? Should I let her go and try and make it work? Let her go and break it off and start a new path? Or should I tell her how I feel to try and make her stay, although it may ruin her chances of doing what she wants to do? Any feedback would be extremely grateful. Thank you for taking the time to read this and keep doing what you guys are doing. It is fantastic. Jake.
You want to start with this? You want me to start with
Up
this?
to you. I started on the last one.
All right, I'll go. You finish off this one.
All right.
All right. So, based on what Ostrich just said to us, it seems like you really care about this girl a lot, and she seems like someone who impacts your life in a very positive way. Sometimes in life, you have to make very hard decisions, even if you don't want to make those decisions. You say that you want her to go about her dreams, and you want her to fulfill her role about going to UCLA. The bigger person would let her go do her thing, even if it kills you the most. Now, I'm not saying you end it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you can't hold her back from something. If she really wants to go, you gotta let her go there and do her thing, because by her going there, that could lead to the rest of her life, like, planning out the rest of her life. The long distance stuff, I wouldn't know about it. Not a huge fan of it, but it's I'll let Casey more comment on that if he wants, or DJ Trollo if he's got any experience in that department. I don't personally have any experience in that department.
Casey seems to.
So I guess we'll let Casey. We'll let the Ostrich chime in on this one. But to me, you guys have to have a talk, and you got to let her do her thing, because even if it hurts you, you have to do what's best for her, because that's what a real man does. Let her go to UCLA. Love her for that. Love her that she wants to go do that, and she'll love you more for that. DJ Trollo, you want to add any thing on that?
Great advice there. First of all, UCLA is a hell of a school, and in
Shout
the
out
medical.
to John Wooden, R.I.P.
Oh, she's
Alright,
going to
pretty-
a medical program. Too.
Yeah.
Holy
You have to
shit.
let go.
And that's
You have
one of
to
those
let that go.
professions where the degree actually matters.
Yep, would agree.
Problems arise when you try and control things. So if you really told her that you wanted her to stay around, you didn't think it would work, if she went out there, like, I don't think that's a good way of going about things. I think you should encourage her in her dreams and passions, and do your best to make it work. Let the rest take care of itself. And I wouldn't listen to, you said in the email, everyone says that long distance doesn't work. Well, you can't listen to that, because everyone's not you. And if you guys really feel a certain way about each other, you put your best foot forward to try and make it work, and do what you can control.
Yeah, so I've been in like 2 different long distance relationships.
Wow.
So
Right.
the first relationship that I was in, we were dating for like 3 years, but it was like she's from Long Island, so it was like a little different. But so like and we were at school, so we saw each other for the most part, besides for summer and breaks. So there was one summer. That's why I guess it just kind of depends on like how strong like your love is for one another. I feel like my first relationship, the love wasn't that strong. So like one summer I saw her once and I didn't really even care. So like and I was just so into my work at the time or my internship that I was like, oh, it's whatever. So like Will said, it depends on the relationship. But then my current relationship that I'm still in, where it's definitely a different relationship, definitely love her more than the other one, but I would
That's a good thing.
yeah,
Yeah, I would hope so.
like this one is
Sorry,
definitely
Sal. I still love the other one more. Sorry.
yeah. So
Ain't
this
no
one
pie for you this weekend.
different type of love for sure. So this one's definitely the one where the other one obviously wasn't the one, but this one is different long distance. I was in New Jersey, so like 4 to 5 hours away from Massachusetts, and it was like really tough to do. And we ended up doing it for like a year and a half. And overall, I would just say like the best thing is just communicate and just be like honest with each other and like don't like rush things. Be like, okay, in a year you need to come home. But I would say like just like communicate and be like, okay, like what are you thinking? Like, do you still want to do this? Just like obviously just being.
So how did it work for you? Because obviously you're still in that relationship. So I think he would want to know, how did you go? How did you pull through?
It's true.
Yeah, so we pulled through. We're still dating. We just had our 2-year anniversary in May. Thank you. And so
Salute, familiar.
it kind of
Muscles.
sucked because we started dating at the end of our senior year of college, and then I got a job in New Jersey. All right, so like.
So you fucked up and you left.
Yeah, well, I got the job before like we started dating, so like I already
just
had
kidding.
committed to the job. But anyways, so it's just kind of like bad timing on that part. But it was really tough. Like there's some tough times. Like definitely both like we're taking it out on each other at one point. Like because like it's just tough. Like you love each other so much that you like want to see each other like all the time, but you can't. So like all of our like fights were just coming from us not being able to see each other. You know what I mean? So I would say just like communicate and like. What we came down to was that okay, we need to be together. So that was kind of the decision. I was starting to not like my job as much, so I was like, all right, I'm coming back. So I just like always like communicate with one another and always just know what's best for each other, and not just relationship, but like for that each individual person too. So
And the Ostrich Network's at Lumberland. Hey!
now I'm much happier. So word. All right. Wow.
Thanks for all the advice, guys.
Well, that got fucking deep. All right.
Hey, you know what? Some of these things need to get deep, all right? They're relying on us
Yeah.
for advice.
Yeah.
They're not talking to Dr. Phil. They're not talking to Oprah Winfrey. They're talking to us.
Yeah. I like
So
that.
it's a big fucking deal.
That was cool.
You make it a big deal.
Yep.
That was great.
Keep the advice coming if you guys have them.
Keep it coming.
We'll address them on Fridays. Send them throughout the week. We appreciate all
We'll get
those
to every
who have
single one of
submitted. And if you ever want to follow up, please do so. We're happy to revisit the
Yep.
inquiry.
All you guys asked where to send emails to. It's Casey, CASEY at lumberland.com, LUMBERLEND.com. All right. Have
That's
a great weekend, boys.
That's a wrap. Go get your intern.
Yeah, I gotta go get the intern.